I don't even know what to say, man. Like, what do I even say about Plants vs. Zombies? I'm trying to come up with the words right now, so bear with me here. What's going on, guys? Jerry Yap is back again. Took a little bit of a week, 2-week hiatus there, because, I'm not just going to force myself to upload stuff when I'm not necessarily playing stuff. You all know how it is. But this week we got a bit of a banger, some would say. I personally preferred the first game a lot more, and maybe even the originals, as far as Plants vs. Zombies games in general. But the Garden Warfare series is pretty fun. I know there's a newer one out than the PVZ GW2. Saved a lot of time there abbreviating it. But yeah, I know there's a newer one, Battle for Neighborville or Neighborhood, whatever it is. The reviews don't review that well on it. I've never played it personally. I've only played the first two Garden Warfares when it comes to Plants vs. Zombies shooters. And there's a lot of fun to be had with these games, man. They're very charming. They're very silly. They kind of remind me of like the Battlefield series where they have like multiple teammates on the same team. I mean, I know Battlefield is a little more crazy with 32 players on each side, but this game, and I'm pretty sure the first one as well, has 12 players per team, so you can have 12 plants versus 12 zombies, and it just offers this whole battlefield of just chaos happening at all times, and it's just really fun, man. I really enjoy these games every time I come back to them, and I do want to try Neighborville at some point as well, but I don't think the player count on PC is as high as like the second game is anyway, so I don't know if I'll be able to find a game or whatever, and I'm really just not interested in it really all in general. I know it's really sad. I think EA kind of shit can these games. It's EA, right? They kind of shit can this series as a whole, so I don't think this series will ever make a comeback, which is really, really sad, man, because even the base games, like the original Plants vs. Zombies, I made my first episode on this channel about it, for fuck's sake. Don't go listen to it. It's really, really bad. But yeah, it's just, it sucks, man. I'm going to miss this series a lot. There's just, even like the shooters, I know they're completely different from like the mobile games or whatever. I love both of them personally, but it just sucks that, we have to kiss this series goodbye, unfortunately. Well, I actually forgot to mention when this game released. So February 23rd, 2016 is when this game came out. And I believe the original Garden Warfare came out in 2014 at some point. So it didn't take them too long to make the sequel. And it's really understandable why. I mean, they didn't really do too much different. They added a few new plants, a few new zombies, and a few different maps. And then they actually added a whole campaign as well that I'll get into a little later. I didn't play it through that much this time around just because I don't really care to. I did all that on Xbox when I played it the first time. If you didn't know, I'm sure you've already known, I've been an achievement hunter, or I was an achievement hunter for the longest time. I have all the original achievements in the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1. And then I went for the second one, but it ended up being way too much. And I know there's actually two characters you can unlock through getting everything in the game, but it is a grind to get it all. I'm not even joking, because I tried back in the day and I gave up just because it was way too much to do. You have to basically 100% the game if I'm not mistaken. Which doesn't sound like it would be asking a lot, but once you get into it and realize how much there actually is that you have to do, it's kind of crazy. So that's why I kind of was like, oh, I'm good here. I'm good here. It still surprises me how active the player base is on this game, too, because I'm looking at the Steam charts right now, and there's 1,900 active players currently on the game. So anytime you boot this game up, you can literally just get into a quick match like every single time without fail, which is really, really nice. I just looked at Battle for Neighborville as well, and there's only 200. So 17 more hundred people are playing Garden Warfare 2, which should speak volumes to it. I'm sure, I don't know how many players are active on Xbox, I'm sure, or consoles in general. I'm sure there's probably a lot more. I doubt this game is more popular on PC, but what do I know? But it just goes to show people want to play these games, man. They really do, especially the second one. Like, I don't know, man. I think EA should just make a new one. They should make PVZ GW3, make it all crossplay, all cross progression, just how the standard normally is today. And I feel like if they did it right, it could live on for a long time, man. Just add all the current plants, add all the current zombies, add all the current map pools and game modes. You don't even have to make a campaign like you did in the second one. Like, nobody even cares. The point of the campaign in this one isn't, sure, there's like a story and stuff you follow, which is kind of funny. And that's what these games are known for. Like, it's like a comedy game, right? It's really funny. It's really charming. So yeah, I would play through once if you really, really wanted to. Or maybe if there's nobody online and you have to play offline, you could play. I actually don't know if you can play this game offline, so I could just be talking out of my anus here, but, yeah, the people want this game, man. The people want another Plants vs. Zombies. And the fact that We probably won't get one, and they probably won't sell the IP to anyone else. So I don't know, man. It's really, really depressing, man. Sorry, I was going to talk about what you get from the campaign, but the show is called Jerry Yap, so I just be yapping about stupid shit. But yeah, the campaign, the only thing you really get from playing it, you get a bunch of the coins as well. Coins are very, very important. You earn coins after every multiplayer match as well. And what the coins do is they let you buy different packs, kind of how like there's packs in other games, except not only are they cosmetic, which is kind of cool. There's cosmetics, and then there's actually new character models that do different things. So yeah, you have to save up coins to open these packs. They have packs to up your summons and give you more summons, which I'll talk about in a little bit. In certain maps, I think Gardens and Graveyards and the other ones where you have to push into the enemy, you can have summons, right? Or turret spots or potted plants. God, I can't fucking talk, but yeah. You get all sorts of different of these cards that you can summon. It can be like a heal bot for the zombies. It could be a rocket turret. And for the plants, you can like summon the weed healer plant, so he heals you if you follow him around. Sunflowers to heal you. Armored plants that you can walk in first and let tank a bunch of damage. I don't know. There's just a lot of variety to these potted plants. I honestly can't go through them all because who the hell wants to listen to that, right? And they're also used a lot in the co-op mode. I think it's called Garden Ops, right? This is basically their take on like a COD Zombies or a Gears of War Horde, right? Where it's kind of like this defense game mode where you just survive multiple waves of enemies coming in. Except this one's not endless or anything. It does end after like 10 waves or whatever. So it's fun for like maybe one time. Like if it's good for earning coins, right? But I don't find this game mode all that engaging or fun, really. I'd rather just play against like the other people that play the game. Which, at this point in time, the only people left playing these games are the ones that are like really, really good, and they have all those special characters as well, which I do want to get into a little bit. So I mentioned earlier that there is different cosmetics that can change your character, like how they play, right? So there's like a cactus. There's like a pulse version of the cactus where it shoots out like these pulse beams. There's like the dark sunflower where it shoots like dark sunbeams. There's like the ice pea shooter where it shoots out ice and it has the potential to freeze zombies. There's just, again, I'm not going to go through them all, but there's just so many different characters that you can actually play as because of these different variations of the characters, which I don't know if this was in the first one. I don't believe it was. I'm pretty sure the cosmetics were only just appearance-wise in the first Garden Warfare, but this adds a whole new level of just like, I don't want to say depth. I mean, I should say depth. There's a little bit more depth to this game because of just the variations. So the only thing that sucks is you got to play a lot to unlock them with the coins, right? You have to earn a lot of coins, which means you have to play a lot. So if you're new to this game, if you're brand new starting out, you're just going to have the base characters, which are fine. They're good. They're viable, but there's definitely variations that are just way better than the base value characters. So it does reward you if you play a lot. Why don't I tell you all who I main in this game? Okay, let's talk about the plants first. I main the Sunflower, man. I love the Sunflower. It's like the original version of Mercy, right? Where you just attach a beam to your ally and heal them up. But I really like the Sunflower because it has this move where you can dig yourself into the ground and then you shoot like this solar beam out and it does a lot of damage. However, you're super vulnerable because you can't move during it. Love the Sunflower. I like the Pea Shooter. Pea Shooter is like just the most generic like DPS character. Shoots peas from a distance. He also has the Gatling pea he can turn into where he turns into like a machine gun, but also you can't move during this, so you're pretty vulnerable. I like the Chomper as well. The Chomper, he burrows underground, kind of like Venture in Overwatch, and he can come up and one-shot kill you, and he has to swallow you, and he can also one-hit you from the back as well. So he's very strong if you can flank your enemies. And for the zombies, I mean the Foot Soldier. The Foot Soldier is essentially just like it's just generic shooter character. Has like a assault rifle. He has like a super jump where he can get on top of high grounds. He has a RPG that he shoots out. Pretty fun. I just think it's very satisfying to track and kill your enemies with that. I want to like the Scientist a lot, but I don't. He's kind of like the support character for the zombies. I just really don't like the way his gun works. It's like a shotgun, but it's like, I don't know. You got to get close, but you don't really want to be close. I don't know. It's very weird, but he does have 2 blinks that he can kind of escape with, and he does have a heal beam like the Sunflower. But I really like Captain Deadbeard. the shotgun version or the shotgun sniper pirate zombie. I love this dude. He has a barrel he can hide into and escape with, or close the distance and explode you. He has a cannon he sits on top of that can rain down fire from a distance. He has the sniper shot. He has the scatter shot shotgun. So he's pretty versatile in like all ranges. And I just really, the sound design on this character is insane. I love the way his gun sounds. So yeah, I guess I would prefer to be on the plants, but I don't mind being on either team. Actually, I like characters on both sides of the team. I'm not going to go through every single character. You can go through and play them, or go through and look them up if you want to, but those are just who I play. And I just love this game so much because this is kind of like the early blueprints for why I love Overwatch so much. Overwatch, obviously, we all know what it is by now. Different characters having different abilities, interacting with the battlefield in a different way. That's kind of what PvZ, the Garden Warfare 1 was to me. It's just a bunch of different, not a whole lot because there wasn't that many, but I don't know, just a lot of different characters with the different move sets and different abilities and way to play the maps and stuff. I don't know, that gameplay just really just intrigues me for some reason. And then I feel like this game and the first one were just big reasons why I love Overwatch so much, because it kind of has that same thing, but with ultimates, right? With ultimate abilities. Plants vs. Zombies is kind of just like basic character abilities with no strong ultimate ability. If they made a third one and made all the plants have an ultimate, that would be so fucking cool, dude. I would love that so much. I really still think they should. I feel like there's a huge market for that, especially as well as because Marvel Rivals just came out, Overwatch is out. It could be some good competition if they pulled it off right, man. It would be so cool to see. But anyways, that's pretty much going to do it for the Plants vs. Zombies talk. I mean, I don't really know how much I could talk about this game, and I was kind of just trying to get a video out really quickly. But yeah, I've been playing this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I can't say I'm going to play it forever, but the new season of Overwatch is looking sick, so I'm pretty excited to get into that this coming week, actually, when it comes out. So if you're familiar with the podcast at all, we normally do Retard of the Week at this time, but I was looking through the Steam comments and everybody's just talking about how, EA fumbled this game and just how it's not alive anymore. So there really wasn't an interesting comment to break down all that much. So we're going to skip on the Retard of the Week this week. So we'll move right into the Game Report section. Game Report. What have I been playing over the past 2 weeks since I've recorded the last episode? Holy fuck, I'm retarded. But it really hasn't been much, man. I really haven't been playing all that much. I've been in this weird state where I just don't really want to play anything. I don't know, man. I've just been watching streams and watching TV. I've been really into The Sopranos, but I have been playing a little bit of Overwatch. I've been trying to just get the competitive drives and get the cool signature title. So that's pretty much it. I've been playing a little bit of Mechabellum here and there. Completely gave up on Rivals because that game just pisses me off. I hate the triple support meta, and I just hate supports are just way too strong in Rivals. I think their ultimates last way too long. They need to get nerfed into the dumpster. I've been playing Garden Warfare 2, obviously been playing some multiplayer. It's been pretty fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. And this surprised me as well. I've actually been playing custom zombies on Black Ops 3 on Steam. There's just so many cool custom zombies maps. I've been playing Minecraft zombies. I've been playing the Call of the Dead BO3 remake. I've been playing the remastered Town. It's been a good time, man. Custom zombies is underrated as hell. And it's funny because this custom zombies, or even Black Ops 3 in general, it's like a decade old and it's still more fun than Black Ops 6 zombies and modern zombies in general. I don't know how that works, but I don't know, man. Just been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so Overwatch and custom zombies is basically all I've been playing. This episode is going to be a little shorter than they normally are, but I honestly just, I don't want to sit here and draw out this long video for a game that doesn't need that much explaining. I mean, this game is mostly a multiplayer game at the end of the day, so I don't want to yap too long about it. And honestly, I'm just not, like I said earlier, I'm just not going to upload videos if I have nothing to talk about. There's literally no point. I don't do this for my job. I do it for fun, so I kind of just, there's no reason for me to upload when there's no need to, As for what to look forward to next week or in the coming weeks, I don't know if I'm going to upload next week. I'm going to try to get into some more single-player stuff. I have a giant backlog of stuff to play, just on multiple consoles, too. I've been meaning to fire up the DS. I've been meaning to fire up the Switch. I don't know, man. There's just a lot to play with no time to play it. With no will to play it, rather. Anyways, with all that being said, stay beautiful. Make sure you exercise, you fat piece of shit. Make sure you drink water, you fat piece of shit. You only got one body. Take care of it, man. All right, all that being said, take care. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye, peace. Goodbye, peace.